while we were shooting, I was going through a whole mental battle. Actually, my sister passed when I was on the set of the ride. Madami talaga akong pinagdaanan sa movie na to. Piolo's been such a openly appreciative person for him to handpick and choose me for this project. I was honored, very honored. Hello Philippine STAR viewers, this is Kyle, other known as Leo ng The Ride.
Ano nang balita? Yung tatay mo.
Siyempre, di nagre-reply. Kilala mo naman yun.
Ako lang naman na makita kayo magkasama.
Nay, basta sa birthday mo, nandyan ako, promise. My character, si Leo naman po, ay isang street racer, lumaki sa nanay. Never niya nakita po yung tatay niya buong buhay niya. I mean, he's seen him, pero wala silang relasyon at wish lang ng nanay niya sa birthday niya. Magkasama kami ng tatay ko. Hanggang sa may mangyayaring gulo sa aming dalawa ni Piolo, na si Barry. At magiging sobrang action naman po ang movie. Very thrilling naman din. Yes, my first ever. Actually, I would say it's my first ever lead role in a movie. Besides, of course, Stella. Pero nauna po kasing gawin yung The Ride 2 years ago na. So, yeah, it's my first ever action movie. It was pretty nakaka-pressure kasi syempre kasama ko si Piolo Pascual. And it's a pretty big movie. But, yeah, I'm happy naman po sa nangyari. yung racing, yung car racing naman din talaga. Makikita nyo sa simula pa lang po ng movie. Ako kasi paborito ko pong kotse is the GTR 34. And that's what we used for the movie. So, super happy. Once pagdating ko sa set, sabi ko, talaga?
Bakit favorite mo?
Skyline po ng Fast and Furious. And paborito din po talaga ng papa ko. It's my dad's dream car. And he's always wanted to collect like Skyline GTR. Big fan of that car.
You didn't buy that after.
Di naman. I almost did. Tinanong ko yung may-ari. Benta niyo ba? Hindi. One word is longing. Two is innocent. May innocent siya. May innocent siya, pero akala niya hindi. You know, he tries to put on a face. But to be honest, he doesn't know what the real world is about. Or also, three, pangatlo, ano kasi, yung longing talaga yung pinaka niya eh. He really is longing for something, longing for love from our family. Absentee yung father niya eh. So makikita mo yung development ng pagbubukas ng puso niya. From hating his dad growing up to, I can't spoil too much, but to what happens between them and how he becomes connected with his family.
You mentioned in a past interview na na-pressure ka at first working with Piolo. Totoo ba?
Ngayon hindi na.
Bakit nakaka-pressure? Ano
Well,
ba siya
I mean,
on set? Strict ba?
No naman. No. It's just the name, you know? I mean, Piolo's a very well-known actor, if not one of the best actors in the Philippines. And someone who's really represented Philippine cinema. And for him to handpick and choose me for this project, I was honored. Very honored. And I just wanted to make sure na magawa ko yung best ko. I wasn't pressured by him. I was more pressured by myself talaga. Because I knew that this is going to be a big role for me and something that I really wanted to do. And something I wanted to dedicate myself to. And I feel like yun naman po yung nagawa ko.
And you recall the exact moment na nawala na yung kaba?
Well, matagal ko na po kasing kaibigan si Inigo. I've always known Inigo ever since I first even joined Cornerstone. We were, para kami magkapatid dito sa Cornerstone. And then, siyempre, nakilala ko yung papa niya. Again, okay, I never was really close to him until first day on set. Then, I guess, I started breaking when every day kami mag-workout. Magkasama at sabay kami pupunta sa set nang hindi naliligo kasi nagme-method po kami. So, the movie is just one day, di ba? So, and throughout the whole thing, dahil action, magiging dugyutin po talaga yung mga itsura namin. So, hindi din kami nagme-makeup, pupunta kami sa set ng galing sa workout, so medyo, nakikita mo yung dungi sa mukha.
Yeah.
And dun ko na-appreciate yung passion niya sa art, yung commitment niya sa character. And hanggang ngayon, bit-bit ko yan.
Piolo has called you a big revelation in this film. Any reaction?
Really?
Yeah. In
Wow.
terms of acting.
Wow naman. Big revelation.
Hindi ka pa na sinabi. First time mo ba narinig?
No, I'd be lying naman if I said that. Honestly, Piolo's been such a openly appreciative person. And I can't say that's just for me. He's honestly, if you ask anyone in the Pamilya Sagrado cast, lalo na yung mga boys, yung mga Gamma Sigma Psi boys, lahat kami may natutunan kami sa kanya because he's such an open and giving actor. And I think you ask anyone in this industry, there's a reason why he's appreciated as Papa P to everyone, because he's such an open and giving person without having to be. You know, he's already proved so much in this industry, and for him to be able to give back and be thankful and generous with what he's learned, and be able to bestow that upon me and be able to teach me his ways without teaching me talaga, just showing me what he does. I'm super appreciative because hindi siya madamot. And when I hear stuff like that, you called me a revelation in this film, I mean, I'm super honored. And I know it's something that I'm going to have to work up towards too every day. Pero hindi kami magtatay-tuloy. Sa
barkada.
Kasi kung nakilala niyo po si Piolo, agree naman po lahat ng makakilala sa kanya, he's still a kid at heart. He has such a open heart and mind when it comes to what he's doing, and I think that's what made him actually last this long in the industry. So I never really called him dad or anything. Gino-joke nga namin ni Donnie, tawag namin sa kanya nung nasa England kami, Papa. Nakakatawa lang. But
actually, pwede nyo talaga siyang father kasi sa age.
But he doesn't want to accept that. He'll never accept that. Kapatid ko talaga siya. He's like a brother to me. Kahit ano pa sabihin ng iba, it's just, the thing is kasi no one will understand the fact na during the ride, nung ginagawa pa namin the ride, my sister was going through cancer po at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So while we were shooting, I was going through a whole mental battle. And I don't think I would have ever been able to strive out of it without a brother like Piolo who's helping me throughout the whole process. And only a couple of people really understand what I was going through at the time. And if there's anyone that really understood, it was him because he was there. And I'll always appreciate him for it. I'll always appreciate the fact na tinutulungan niya ako sa lahat ng mga naramdaman ko emotion ng time na yun. As a brother talaga. And bibit-bitin ko yan habang buhay.
Yung mas mahirap, yung emotional scenes ba dito or yung action?
Yung action, I mean, I think they were both equally as hard, to be honest. Kasi I was very new to either or. But when it came to the emotion naman talaga, may karga naman na din po talaga ako. And I think every actor will say this, you have to put a little bit of yourself into your character. And actually, the story, once na malaman nyo po, hindi man sobrang lapit, pero may malapit na part sa puso ko sa nangyari sa akin. Actually, my sister passed when I was on the set of the ride. Yeah, she was in the States. Yeah, she was in the States. So, it was really a process. Madami talaga akong pinagdaanan sa movie na to, and I'm super happy na ipapalabas na siya. That day, I already had an inkling from my mom. My mom already told me na anytime na mawala na din yung kapatid ko. Yun yung sinabi sa amin ng doktor. She was already bedridden for months. And it was just a matter of time before she had to say goodbye. Nung tinanggap ko yun, I was already on the last 3 days of the ride. The last 2 days of the ride. Tapos the day before she passed, we did the last scene of the movie. At makikita niyo kung emotion ko dun. Grabe. And then the next day, when she passed, I was asked by my mom, she asked, do you want me to cornerstone para hindi ka na pumunta sa set? Mapahinga ka. Pero sinabi ko sa sarili ko, this is not what my sister would want me to do. Ayaw niya maging malungkot ako at hindi ako magtrabaho dahil doon. My sister was so strong throughout her whole process. She didn't even want to tell me actually about her cancer. So I could work and ipagpatuloy ko yung buhay ko. So I took it as as a chance to honor her. Even though she passed, I went to work. Wala akong sinabihan sa set. Sinabi ko sa manager ko na wag sabihin sa buong set para matapos ko lang yung trabaho ko na hindi ko siya iniisip. And then, pagka-cut, pagka-uwi, doon ko pinost lahat. How am I now in terms of... I always say when it comes to grief, you never move on from it. You move with it. You learn how to grow with it. I've understood. I like to tell myself, I understood the fact that, that was her purpose in this world. She held her purpose. She told her story. Kung anong nakatadhana sa kanya. Kung anong gusto ng Diyos para sa kanya. At kailangan ko lang tanggapin yun. At ngayon, gusto ko lang ipagpatuloy yung kwento niya. I just want to remind everyone that there was an angel on this earth named Isabella Echarri. And I'd like to feel like she's living vicariously through me and through what I do. I may not be the most perfect person on this planet like I saw her. She was the most perfect child, perfect girl in the world. But that doesn't mean I can't somehow try to live how I think she would have wanted to live. I know I'm not perfect. Ang dami kong ginawa at dami kong gagawin pa na mali. Pero that I'm still doing my best to just make sure she's happy and proud up in heaven.
And she's always present,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
In whatever you do.
Yeah, super. Super nararamdaman ko yung presence niya sa lahat. ng
Brain
ginagawa.
cancer ba yun? Sorry,
Yes,
Kyla. Oo.
Yeah, she went through brain cancer. One of the rarest forms of cancer. Walang cure talaga.
So how do you keep her memory na lang sa bahay? Or do you plan to parang advocate? Or
Yes, I do. I've actually have been partnered ever since. Actually, before she even passed, with Kai Foundation. Yeah, for kids with cancer. Laging pag birthday ko, lagi ako pupunta sa kanila. It's hard. It's hard to understand that kids go through this kind of things, and you still have to have faith and believe. It's honestly, na-test talaga yung faith ko. But if anything, my sister taught me to strengthen my faith. Because to the day she passed, she was praying to God. At may mga nabasa din ako sa diary niya na nagsusorry na nga siya sa Diyos dahil nagiging impatient siya. So, for my sister to go through all of that and still think na God is there for her and believe in Him no matter what, who am I para isipin na hindi, diba? So, I like to use her as my inspiration in life and everything that I do. Dun sumasaya yung puso ko. I may not see her, I may be able to touch her anymore, but I still feel her presence in everything that I do, and I try to make sure na, like I said, maging masaya lang siya sa lahat ng ginagawa ko ngayon. Hindi naman. I always say my first love was singing, pero na-in-love din naman ako sa acting. I just found such an appreciation for this art. For the whole art in general, being able, or even when it comes to singing and songwriting, just being able to touch other people's hearts in a certain way. Whether it be through just pure entertainment that makes them happy, or tulad ng mga ganitong kwento na may mapupulot talaga sila sa pinapanood nila. Yun yung mahalaga sa akin ngayon. Lahat ng ginagawa ko may purpose, may lesson talaga. Oo. Whether it be mababaw, or malalim, nasa sa tao naman po kasi talaga yun eh. It matters how I portray it. It doesn't matter how I portray it, but it also matters how they receive it. And yun yung mahalaga po sa akin. Magawa ko lang yung trabaho ko na maayos at makaka-inspire ako ng mga tao na they're not alone in this world and they feel na makaka-relate sila sa lahat ng ginagawa kong character. But when it comes to singing naman, I love music. I'll never let go of my music career. It's just, sa ngayon, madami din pumapasok ng mga acting projects. And it's all stories that really resonate well with me and really nag-enjoy talaga ako sa ginagawa ko. Direct talk, very quiet guy. Medyo naramdaman ko yung pagka-shy niya sa amin nung una. Pero ang saya niya katrabaho. Super appreciate him. Fun fact, actually, yung first ever condo ko dito sa Manila, doon na siya nakatira. So, super small world, di ba? But direct top, I always have an appreciation for him. He wrote this also, The Ride. He directed it and super
Hindi ka nag-audition nito, di ba?
No.
Tapos
Handpicked
really
din ako
handpicked.
ni Direk and I think it was more of it was more on Piolo's part because he is the producer also
Okay.
of this film. He handpicked me kasi pareho din kaming cornerstone.
Cornerstone, yeah.
And introduced ako ni Kuya Erickson sa kanya. And I'm just happy he chose me for this project. And I'm honored. And I always say I just want to make sure magawa ko yung trabaho ko maayos. Siguro for them, from what they watch, honestly, a life story of mine as well. You never know when it's your time talaga. Kailangan mo din isipin yung mga tao na nasa paligid mo, kung gaano ka-importante yung mga taong yun. Always remember that these people can go away at any time, so you gotta spend as much time with them and give them as much love as you can. And we may have grudges with other people, we may hold grudges, but as much as possible, learn how to forgive, learn how to move on in life, because you only live once. And I think that's one thing that Leo taught me. That's one thing that my life story has taught me, There's not much time in this world for hate. So just learn how to love more. I would love to have a road trip with Denzel Washington around America. Para lang makasama ko si Denzel Washington.
Idol mo?
Yes, idol ko po sa acting.
Oh, action din.
Yes,
No?
yes.
Serious na action
Yeah,
star.
super good.
Drama din, magaling
Yes,
sa drama.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yes.